Hello, I'm going to try to explain scheme number 2, which is a financial system which can be used by privately. Don't need to have a state behind this. It is an investment system. The goal is to stimulate businesses which are fair to everyone. To be fair, they should make the decisions together. An abusive company is one in which there is a boss and the rest will have to do what the boss says. Hence all the money ends up here. Then how to stimulate this kind of business and not this kind? It is to have a fund which is controlled by those would-be victims. They give the fund money and they ask someone to invest it in democratizing businesses and to not invest it in abusive companies. I hope you can see this. They would pay one sum for the capital and another sum to support the income of this person, so that they constantly keep a tight control over this person. This person is not investing his capital, but their capital. If the capital is then returned from the investment, it goes here, they work and they pay it back. Then the capital is restored, and if there are any losses, they can compensate it. They then have a higher wage because it is a fair company, and from that higher wage they are able to pay these additional contributions. Hence, without the boss, they're paying for the capital and the income of the investor, which they closely control. They have more wealth for themselves than they would here, because here they would lose the money to the boss, and they would also lose the money from the tyrannical for-profit investment fund. How is this supposed to work? they are to make a contract with a would-be company that says, once you have no starter, no entrepreneur, the starter is going away, and some size, say 10 plus people, then democratize. When this is agreed by the company, they can get a fairly cheap or even non-profit loan. It's a fairly simple system. Another way is to immediately seek a group who wants to be a democracy, and then you have already immediately achieved this goal. But if there is nothing and someone wants to start a business, then you can get them this way and have something later to look forward to in that company. There are some abuses possible with this system, which is, for example, this group of would-be victims really being a small group of investors seeking to become rich. They put the capital together, control the investor, but the real goal is to make money for the capital and suck it back in the capital and then suck it back. So that will be an attack on the system. This capital is really lost to these people. This is maybe the best way to think of it. It's lost for these people, it's lost for this person. It is only a tool. Ideally, you only have to bring the capital together once, and then you only have to pay a reasonable sum for someone who wants to do this. We have some sort of organization here that these can make decisions like we hire this person, we fire that one. Very democratic. And then you could run this. It's fairly simple. Scheme 2 in the system.